Extending the maternity leave period would mean that mothers would have extra quality time with their newborn babies, but on the other hand, it means that companies lose out due to employee absenteeism. So we asked what brought about the need for this call.
It's really just something we became aware of. We worked on on labour law, we work on gender issues. We do get client queries. For example, very recently we've had a client ask, explaining that she was having problems with her employer and breastfeeding. The employer was saying, no, you can't take, it's not fair that you get this break. If you to go home, it's not fair on the other employers. So it actually is a very practical concern. And once we started speaking about this in the media, we've actually had people coming back to us and commenting on it. So it's something that actually, and quite honestly, women are afraid to speak out about because you don't want to jeopardize your work position.
The World Health Organization recommends women to breastfeed for at least 6 months, and Coomer says this proves to be a great challenge to working mothers. But are there any benefits to the employer or the country's economy in the long run if maternity leave is indeed extended?
If you take 3 months maternity leave, the employer may say, we'll just patch together coverage. This person can do this task, this person can do this task. 3 months is not too long. We'll cope. We won't be so efficient. We won't perhaps meet our targets so much. We'll be less profitable effectively, but we'll get along with it. If you know that the lady's going to be off for 6 months, you say, okay, let's get a temp in. So what you're actually doing is it's employment creation by saying, let's take someone else who hasn't got a job and let them come into the workplace. You're training them up. And so for the government, we have a huge unemployment problem, and we have a skills problem, we have a capacity problem, we have a training problem. People need to be able to get knowledge and experience in the workplace. And for someone who's actually got 6 months experience working and then goes to another employer, that employer might say, yeah, I'd really like to employ you.
One of the questions that arises from this lobby is who will foot the bill? The answer is the Social Security Commission. At the moment, depending on how much one earns, the Commission pays maternity leave benefits. The Legal Assistance Centre says for the process to be smooth, this extension can be introduced gradually over a couple of years so as to avoid straining Social Security's resources. Government has not yet responded to this plea. Kodachisweto Brandt reporting for the news on 1.